Hello, guys, and I hope you can see me. It's very difficult to put this down, this little tripod, and get an angle here where I could show myself and talk to you guys. But today's video, I'm gonna give you a tour of garden number 2. So I uploaded a video yesterday of garden number 1. If you have not checked out that video, please go do so. Been away on vacation for about 2 weeks. I've been gone away from the plants. And in garden number 2, I left these plants under my daughter's care. So we're going to check out to see how they're doing. And just to give you a how you say that? I'm just going to ruin it for you a little bit. Uh the day I was leaving to the airport, we checked it was fine. On our way to the airport, it was a very rainy, windy day. Um, the landlord texted us and said that the greenhouse fell. So I already know that there's been some plants that did not make it. Let's go check it out and see how the plants are doing. Okay. And let's see here if you can see Jordan. There goes Jordan right here next to some baskets that I found. There he goes. There goes Jordan. I say hi, Jordan. Say hello. All right. So first, let me show you what I got for free yesterday. I guess one of my neighbors were throwing out stuff or moving out. So I got these 2 baskets for free. We're gonna use these 2 baskets. There's nothing wrong with them, and we're going to use them to grow potatoes in. It's a great idea to grow strawberries in them too, but we're going to use them for potatoes. And yeah, we're going to grow potatoes in those, so stay tuned for a future video where I will be planting potato season here. All right, Jordan, I wish you could go outside with me, but I don't want to chase you around that yard. All right, so let's get going, guys. All right, so this is one of the where I have some of my pots in here and things for the garden. But I'm going to grab this one because it looks like she forgot to put it outside. So let's go outside and see what's going on. All right, so as I step out, these are my tomato plants, which they were outside the whole time I was in Florida. So that means they were even outside in the cold weather. It was cold still here at night in 40s. And tomatoes don't like that temperature, but they did well. When I came back, I told her start putting them inside at night. And I only been here, it'll be a week tomorrow. But she has not, I can see that they need some help. She has not been watering them. Beefsteak tomatoes, this one. This is another tomato plant not doing very well. I'm going to see if I could help the plant out. This is another tomato plant. This one's doing well. Actually, this is a pepper plant. It's doing well. And these are all tomato plants in this one. So this one is, let's see what it says on the marker. March 29. That's when I started by seed. But you can see how dry that dirt is. My goodness. It's supposed to rain today, but I'm going to water it anyway. So these are the tomatoes. I'm very glad to see that these are doing well. They need more potting soil and some fertilizing. Okay. I'm not sure what I planted here, but it looks like a pepper plant. So I see that are more growing here and here and here. So we'll see how those will do. This really breaks my heart, really. But this is the baby choy, and it's already starting to flower. So I think I'm going to take this one home and put it under the shade and see if it does well, and give it some fertilizing and take care of it over there at my house. You can see the yellow leaves, the potting soil is very dry. So they were beautiful when I left. They kind of still look good. but lighter colored and a little shade of a lighter green than when I left. This one, I'm glad that this one was in the greenhouse, and I'm glad that it survived. And this is my plant here. So my baby watermelon plant, which I'm taking this one home. It already has its 4 primary leaves. I'm going to be planting this one where I have the butternut squash. And these look like 2 kale plants here. Or it could be, actually no, these are eggplants. I'm glad they survived. I was worried about the eggplants. Also, these were in the greenhouse. These are the ones that survived from the greenhouse. All right, let's go to the back and check out the greenhouse. Well, before we do that, I found another plant. This is the one I told her to put it in the pool raised bed I had ready for this plant, and she never planted. Look what happened to my plant. This is the Burby lettuce, which I started it at Burby Bebo lettuce on April 7th. And it was beautiful when I left, and now look, even the potting soil is very dry, so I will have to start all over. I'm not sure if I even could grow lettuce now, because summer's around the corner. And this is one of the rainbow plants, which I was gonna leave here, but I'm going to take this home and water it and take care of it over there, because my daughter has shown me that she forgets to water plants and forget that plants need TLC, water, and sun. Right here, I planted flowers. Now, a lot of weed going on since I left. We have to take out all these weeds, which I'm going to show you what is growing here. This is one of the mammoth sunflowers. It's doing well. I had 2 here, but one did not make it. If you can see, the one that didn't make it is this one over here because of lack of watering. And it is the mammoth sunflower. I planted April 27, and the dirt is dry. I don't see anything going on here. I have planted some zinnias on the same day, April 27. I think these are it, if somebody could tell me in the comments. I think I have 3 here growing. I have a lot of weed to take out though. And I don't know if that's the weed or if that's the plant. I have no idea. It's a lot of weed going on here. So, I also planted here some French dwarf marigold, and I see nothing growing of marigold. And also the violet plant, a flower on April 27, nothing. All these were planted on the same day. Also April 27, mix this crackerjack mix marigold, nothing. The only thing that has been successful here has been the sunflower. So we have 2 sunflowers growing here, but they're looking like they need some TLC. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna fertilize it and see if they will perk up and do better. Yep. So a lot of work to do in this little bed garden I have here. Okay, let's go. So this is a trash can that I found. Well. Welcome to garden number 2. I see I have compost there, so I think I'm going to put that in around the sunflowers. I have a compost bag right there, so I'm going to put that in the flower bed near the where I have the sunflowers growing. Well. This is how it's looking. My daughter didn't even bother to fix this thing here, this tarp. I had it over all this garden supplies I have here for the garden. And I think I have to, oh yeah, thank God. This is I have the fertilizing organic fish fertilizer in here, so I'm going to use that for the garden today. See if it can help these plants. There goes the greenhouse. Everything came apart. I don't know, I think the bottom ones fell. I don't understand why the top ones fell, because these things are still attached, which are the green poles. That's the only way it will fell, or the wind. But the ones in the bottom did not hold on very long, and I'm going to be using slip ties to try to slip tie these against here. Slip tie these against here and this. We will see, but I don't think I have use of the greenhouse right now. I think I'm going to take it apart and put it back in the box, bring it to my house to use it in the fall for my patio. June 1st is this Sunday, so I'm not going to be needing the greenhouse. For right now, we're just bringing the peppers and tomatoes plants indoors during the night. I think it will be fine. And then bringing them out in the morning. All right. Don't know what was, this is what fell out. Beefsteak tomatoes were in here. I don't know where they are now. And I'm not sure what that is, but I have to start all over. Look at Mr. Ant there. He just decided to pay us a visit. Pesty ants. Over here in this corner, I had cabbage growing. There's nothing there. And then look at, the flowers are growing. Yay, I'm so happy. I gotta take the weeds out. I'll be doing that today. Oh, look at one of the chamomile plants survived, and it was tilted on the ground like that. So these are very strong plants. I will be repotting her today and saving her. Oh yeah, look at them. Look at it flip down. This is the tray where I have all the plants. Nobody bothered to pick that up. I have the plants in this tray. Oh gosh, full of ants. Get out of here, pesty ants. They got a can hole in here. I'm gonna have to pour hot water in there. So I'm gonna move this one over here and work on this one because she's growing beautiful flower here. I can't think right now the name of it, and this is part of it. I'm gonna take out all these weeds out, take them all out. Yeah, pansies. These are pansies, which are edible, but ants. Look at these ants. So the eggplant sign's right there, but I have it over there. Let's go continue, guys. So this is going to come down, and this is the plastic way over here. I mean, it still has water in it. I don't know why no one moved this. This is what I mean, guys. I'm on my own when it comes to the garden. Look at this. Full of water from all the rain. It's going to ruin this thing of my greenhouse. I'm going to have to remove that from there. I'll do that off camera. Sorry, I had to look for my keys, and I got to be careful with these ants. All right. We have some onions growing here. Baby choy right here and right here. Baby choy wants to flower. I don't think that's going to do well. It wants to flower, guys. And this is a cabbage, but it's at least it's alive. I picture it to be bigger. All right. What a mess. All right, guys. These are the bartender radishes. They're as long as a carrot. And I remember how beautiful it looked before I left. But look how they look now. I'm not sure they're even ready. They say you should harvest them in 30 days, and it's been 30 days. But I don't think they did well, guys. I don't think they did well. I don't see anything growing in here. So I'm going to water and fertilize and see if it does anything. And then this is the onion that my daughter grew. This is a store-bought green onion that she grew it by a window with some water to, so that it could grow roots. And then once it grew a lot of beautiful roots, we put it in this kiddie pool. Little kiddie pool I call raised bed. Anyways, look at that. That's beautiful. She could harvest that right now, and she could harvest this one. But that's all grass in here. that I got to pull out because I used to have cardboard under the pools and this area here, and my daughter threw it out, not knowing what she was doing. But anyways, oh gosh. So this is green onion here, right here, this one. But all these are grass. I had to pull out all those grass. I'm not sure what this is. So this is the bed where I was going to put all of my lettuces that I just showed you a few minutes ago that my daughter killed. Now, I am so happy about my green beans. This is a bean plant. Remember my last video I had, before I left to Florida, I had planted Kentucky Wonders on April 27th. That was about a week, 10 days, that's about 13 days before I left to Florida. But there are some other flowers growing here that I gotta remove. But look, they're doing very well. There's one plant, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to be putting these against the fence. Hopefully they do well. There's 7 in this row. Now what I'm thinking these are flowers, the seeds that fell from this neighbor here. He has a flower garden. He has some flowers growing here last year, and I think the seeds fell back to this area. So you see how it's coming from his side, and over here and then over here is our side. So I might have to be digging these out and put them in a pot. Not today, another day. So then, I don't know, this is peppers. This is a pepper plant, and this is a pepper plant. Look how it looks so dry and so sad. I'm going to be watering these today and fertilizing it. Right here we have 2 green onions. I mean, she didn't even take care of her own green onions. This is a bok choy. I'm gonna have to next year plant bok choy in February, because I planted these in March and they're already flowering. But I will do them again in August, start them in August for the fall crops. And this is a butternut squash that looks very light green. So I'm going to be fertilizing this today. So in here are a mix of those flowers. These flowers here that are growing. But look at my green beans. This is another green bean plant. Or a bean plant. Bean. Kentucky Wonder bean. Right there. And I'm going to be taking all this out. All this out I'm going to be taking out this week. But it's going to rain for 3 days, guys. So the bean plant is growing, so it's not interfering. But I don't see no more green plants. We put seeds all around here, and nothing came up but that one. And this one came up. So we have a good about 7 bean plants growing. I don't know how well they're going to do, guys. But there goes one. And then these flowers here, I did not see them last year. So this is coming from next door. So I don't see any more green plants. Any more bean plants at all. So the last one goes up to here. So stay tuned for the outcome. If you guys know what type of flower this is going to be. These were not here last year. There's so many of them. Let me know in the comments. But this is my garden. I'm going to have to water them. I'm going to fertilize these a little bit and then add some water. Let's see if it helps it. And I really want to save my pepper plant. There's so many peppers growing this year. I might be growing 12 this year. Maybe more. Look at this dirt. Look at this. It's hilarious. I think some fish oil. Fish fertilizer to these. So they're already on their 4th leaves. Hopefully it will help. I'm going to save the rest for This one looks like it's pretty good. This one here. This one here. I don't know, guys. Alright, guys, so in here, I found this on the highway, standing up just like that. Taking my daughter to work. I'm telling you, the greatest thing I find is on the highway. Must have fell off somebody's truck. But I think they were growing, making their own compost in here because there was dirt and everything here, and I cleaned it the best I could. I cleaned it very well. And the reason I tell you is because it has holes in the bottom. See the holes? Yeah. So I was going to start growing potatoes in here. That's what I'm going to be doing, potatoes in here. This stem looks very dark. I don't know. I hope they will survive. I'm going to try to do my best with them because it will be hard to start tomatoes all over. Tomato plants. Alright, guys. So I have the dirt. I have compost, and let me show you the potatoes I'm going to be putting in here. I'm only have only one hand to do this right now. I don't even know if these potatoes are going to work, but that's how they look. Very long roots, and actually they look really bad. But let's put them and see what you guys think in the comments below if it's going to work. So these are going to be put in there. And then I have this one. Actually, this one's going to be planted at my house. Another potato bed I'm going to be doing today. It's supposed to rain today starting at 6 p.m. So I'm going to try to, I'm doing this one here, and then tonight after I pick up my daughter from work at 4, I should be home by 4:20. I'm going to be putting these in the other ones. These are store-bought potatoes, and they got a lot of roots in them. So I'm going to start with the bottom, putting dirt, and I will be right back. I just came in the house, and look who's came to greet me. Jordan! Say hello, Jordan. What's the matter, Jordan? You're such a good cat. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, you're a really good boy, Jordan. Oh, you're a really good boy. Yes, you are. You're so nice. Oh, I love you. Yeah. All right, Jordan, I got to get back to work, buddy. Well, you relax, okay? While I work. Jordan decided to come and help. You want to help me, Jordan? Oh, he wants some attention. But, oh, Jordan, I can't right now. I'm working. All right, I needed some water for the potatoes that I'm going to be planting today. And of course, Jordan, you know Mommy don't want you on the table. Get off the table. Go. You know you're not supposed to be on the table. Come on now. You go now. Go. Go, Jordan. He's trying to jump over here. All right, back to work. Can't forget my kitchen scraps. All right, got the compost, got the dirt, got the potatoes, and this is my kitchen scrap that's going in there with the potatoes. Also in here, the liquid. I was fermenting banana peels in water in a container, a different container. I just added the liquids in here for 2 weeks. Over 2 weeks is before I left. And also I got all these goodness that's going in there. Yep. So it's going to give it good vitamin C, D, nitrogen, and all those things. So I have to put it in a sunny place. I know this is going to be hard to empty. potatoes did very well in here. But somebody's moving my rocks. I just saw some squirrels running away from here. Somebody moving the rocks. Alright, I need to put something underneath. Let's get started. I see the eggshells in here from before. I had kitchen scraps in here. Need at least 4 inches of soil. I'm using the soil of all my plants that did not make it. And put some compost. Kitchen scrap compost soup. This soup is very nutritious for your plants. Nitrogen in here, vitamin C, D, all that good stuff. Alright, so I moved the kitchen scrap to the side so I could put the potatoes standing up. Adding some compost. Look what I found in my compost bag. A nice little worm. Earthworm. Well, he's going in there. He's alive. He's just not moving because he hears me, but I saw him moving earlier. Well, there he goes. Have fun eating all that stuff. Here goes the compost. Here are the potatoes. I don't know how well they're going to do. The stems are very long, so I don't know if I should cut them. They're very long. They're supposed to be facing up. Well, it's the best I could do. Let's see how these will turn out. So, it has potting soil, compost, kitchen scrap, and potatoes. Now we're going to put more potting soil to cover these potatoes. And I'll check them back in a week. It's supposed to rain today. The soil's nice and wet. But I think I'm going to water it just a little bit. I don't think, just in case we don't get too much rain. Well, there you go, guys. It looks beautiful. The soil is really wet, but I need to water those seeds. All the potatoes I put in there. Alright guys, well, I got a lot of work ahead of me. Hopefully my daughter will help me. I only got to clean this out and save these pansies. Bring this one meat with me and save this one. I'm bringing this one home. Have a little more dirt here I could use. Look at all the food that I lost. Cabbages, beefsteak tomatoes, some peppers. I lost a lot here. All that hard work, guys. But I will be saving them, the ones that I'm gonna try to save the ones I can that made it. And I think I'm gonna take this paper plant home if my daughter's not going to be watering it. I don't know. Peppers need to be indoors during the night and bring it back outdoors. I think I'm gonna bring them home till they're a little more mature. Yeah, I don't know. I still have to come back after the rain stops and try to give these a little tender love and care when I'm here. And this needs a lot of water. This one needs a lot of water. So I'll be watering them now. Thank you guys. Let me know what I think I'm gonna come back and add some kitchen scraps to this. I have some banana peels in water in a container fermenting. So I think I'm gonna pour some of that in here and leave these alone. At least I'm trying, guys. This is a little garden right now, but the plan is that we're going to grow as much we can from here all the way down there. Let's see what we can do. But we're going to put tarp to cover the grass. The landlord said he cannot tilt the ground this year, so we're going to put tarp to cover the grass and also landscape fabric. I need to order the pins to pin it down, and we're going to be doing container gardening here mostly, but I do want to plant some corn, so I got to do that soon. But it's going to rain for 3 days, so I have to wait till the rain stops. It's been raining here in Connecticut since the late March, a lot in April, in May, and now in May. And so we got next 3 days we're gonna have rain. So I don't know, I deflower these and I don't know if I could take them and eat some, but we will see. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share with others. I know it's not much to see, but it is the beginning of the garden season. And these totes down here are all my leaves that I compost in these totes. I have 4 that are for composting. And these gates right here are going to be used for the garden. But this is all free stuff, guys. And this hose mobile to put your hose in was free. We're going to clean it and paint it. And I got 3 tires to use for the garden, so stay tuned. Containers are down there, but I'm going to wait till it stops raining. Once it starts raining, I'm going to start working on this. But I'm going to be taking down this greenhouse off camera. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless, take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Keep growing food, keep gardening. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.